that wasn't his idea. Like, he didn't know anything about it. He didn't know that they were doing that. Now, I've heard from my best friend's cousin, that apparently she was told that he didn't know that they were supposed to be set up for that purpose too. I guess he thought, he was just genuinely going on a date with her, but it was his publicist that brought them together and reached out to Freddie O to have the pictures taken. So that is the reason why I had said previously, if y'all want to know why I had something to say about seeming like he was a bit thirsty. What did I say? Oh, he said that I said he was an opportunist. I may not have said thirsty. Maybe I did say opportunist. I don't know what I said, but on the show I said that he was an opportunist. And he said, but
that's her man is opportunist.
Shout out to my man. We are 9 years of marriage in. Woohoo!
Kandi Burruss has officially set social media on fire, and this time her comments hit Shereé Whitfield right in the center of her natural lifestyle image. What began as a normal conversation quickly turned into a moment that had fans replaying the clip again and again. People already knew Kandi doesn't sugarcoat anything, but the shade she tossed this time had the entire internet gasping. It all started on her show Speak On It. Kandi was discussing health, wellness, and the pressure to stay fit in the public eye when she decided to mention Shereé's brand image. Kandi pointed out that Shereé constantly promotes natural solutions, clean living, and fitness routines, but her appearance doesn't exactly match that message. Kandi didn't say it in a loud or angry way. She said it in that calm tone that cuts deeper because it sounds so casual.
Shereé is dating Martell Holt.
I don't want her to be in a situation where it feels like, where she's being used for publicity. Earlier this year, and I gotta be honest, a family friend of mine who was on another reality show hit me up to go out on a date with him at Blaze and was like, oh, could you have another table open for us because we're gonna have somebody taking our pictures and videos so that they could post it and da-da-da-da, like this was something they had. And I was like, okay. But no blog really posted, only like one place posted it. But my whole point was, now that I see this similar situation, I'm like, is he doing this? Or like, is he being genuine, or is he doing the same thing?
Kandi said that Shereé talks about natural methods and promoting a pure lifestyle, but she doesn't always practice what she preaches. She hinted that Shereé's look has been helped by cosmetic procedures, even though Shereé rarely mentions that part. Kandi added that even Shereé's business efforts, like her wellness products and her fashion line, She by Shereé, don't always line up with the holistic living she advertises. And according to Kandi, the idea that Shereé doesn't do drama anymore is far from the truth. Kandi claimed that once the cameras stop recording, Shereé acts a lot different than she pretends to be. Kandi didn't shout, but her words were loud enough on their own. But the real explosion came later during Kandi's radio interview. What was supposed to be a friendly conversation about influencers and workout culture quickly became a viral moment.
And you think about how much she not only went through on the show, but brought to the show. When she came on, she was with AJ. He, between filming her first season and shooting the reunion, was killed. Wow. She lost him. Mama Joyce was disapproving of AJ in her first season. This was season 2 of Atlanta. It was Kandi's first season. She also, in those early seasons, did the music and wrote Tardy for the Party. Insane. Which has become, canon. I mean, it's just iconic to the moment.
Kandi was asked how she felt about fitness personalities who present themselves as natural when their appearance may not be fully natural. That's when she delivered the line that broke the internet. Somebody's been under the knife more times than she's been in the gym. She didn't say a name, she didn't point her finger, but she didn't need to. The timing, the topic, and the look on her face made it almost impossible to miss who she meant. Kandi laughed as if she was only joking, but that didn't soften the message. The room went silent, and Twitter lit up like a Christmas tree. Fans rushed online trying to figure out if she was talking about Shereé, and it took less than 10 minutes for everyone to reach the same conclusion. Shereé has built an entire persona around fitness, gym sessions, and natural beauty. She posts videos of her workouts, selfies from the gym, and motivational captions about discipline and healthy choices.
Well, okay, so everybody knows that this year, they took like a few extra months between the season to figure out what they wanted to do with the cast.
How long do they normally take to tell? So this is the announcement of the cast, right?
Right.
Okay.
Normally, after we finish the reunion, people get their letters to know, that they're going to pick up and go to the next season or not, right? But they were like, oh, well, we got to figure some things out. And so during that time, people know I work all the time anyway.
Right.
But, I started to have some other movie opportunities, a lot of other things that were happening that I can't even talk about. And I was just like excited about being able to spend more time with my family, but working and not being stressed and having to argue and go back and forth with people.
So when Kandi suggested that surgeries might be involved, it hit a nerve. Some fans instantly agreed with Kandi, saying they've wondered about Shereé's changing look for years. Others defended Shereé, arguing that it's her body, her choice, and her business. But the online debate only grew once old photos of Shereé resurfaced next to clips of Kandi's. People weren't just discussing anymore, they were studying every detail. And the truth is, this isn't the first time Kandi has hinted about Shereé's appearance. If you go back to season 14 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, there was a dinner scene where Kandi joked that Shereé looked like she had a new face. Back then, it seemed like harmless teasing. Fans laughed, the cast laughed, and the moment moved on. But now, looking back, people think Kandi was hinting at something she wasn't ready to say out loud yet.
I'm only focused on me and what I got going on. That's where I'm at right now, because I'm like, time shows improves, honey. Time shows improve.
Over the years, Kandi has thrown small comments here and there. Nothing direct, but enough to make fans raise their eyebrows. A subtle look during a reunion, a tiny smirk during a group discussion, a quiet after a shady remark from someone else. Kandi always keeps the peace on camera, but she never hides her real opinions. And now, with her recent statements, everyone is revisiting the rumors that have been floating around for a long time. Let's talk about the nose job speculation. Dr. Franklin Rowe, a cosmetic surgeon who studies celebrity transformations, once suggested that Shereé's nose appears slimmer now than when she first joined the show. He said the bridge seems narrower and the tip looks more refined, which usually comes from rhinoplasty. Shereé has never admitted to anything, but old and new photos make the change hard to ignore. Then there's the conversation about her cheeks and jawline. Fans started noticing a difference in her face shape during later seasons. Her cheekbones look higher, her jaw appears more sculpted. Experts say those changes typically come from fillers, contouring procedures, or even thread lifts. Again, Shereé hasn't said a word about any of this publicly, but the internet doesn't miss anything. Her body has sparked even more talk. Shereé has always had a fit figure, but in recent years, people noticed fuller curves that sparked new questions. Some believe she may have had a Brazilian butt lift or a fat transfer. When fans compared beach photos from her earlier seasons to recent pictures, the change was noticeable. Since she sells a fitness image, many viewers feel misled. They want to know if her results came from workouts or cosmetic enhancements. Breast augmentation rumors are also popular. Fans say they've seen changes in her chest area over time. While lighting, posing, and styling can affect appearances, there have been enough differences for people to question what's natural and what isn't. Shereé has always said, "Black don't crack," and she's right. Black skin does age beautifully. But fans argue that skin quality and facial structure are two different things. A person can age gracefully while still getting cosmetic help. It's not a crime, but they think she should be honest, especially if she promotes her appearance as the result of only healthy living. Kandi's comment about more knives than gym visits shook the table because it echoed what many fans had been thinking privately. Of course, Shereé wasn't going to stay silent. She responded quickly and skillfully. First, she posted on Instagram, "No shortcuts, no knives." She added a wink emoji, which only made people talk more. Was she being playful, defensive, confident? No one could agree. Next, she appeared on Watch What Happens Live. When Andy Cohen asked her about Kandi's comment, she smiled and mentioned restaurant inspections. Most viewers instantly recognized the reference. Kandi's restaurants have faced past criticism, so Shereé was clearly throwing shade back without saying Kandi's name directly. Then she tweeted, "Only knives I use are for chopping vegetables." Fans immediately split into two sides again. Some thought it was a clever line, others thought she was avoiding the truth. Even body language experts joined the conversation. They said that in her recent interviews, Shereé seemed tense. She looked off to the side more often than usual, smiled tightly, and repeated her answers. To some viewers, it looked like she was hiding discomfort. To others, she simply seemed annoyed. Just when everyone thought things couldn't get hotter, Kandi fired back, without saying a word. She posted a simple message: "A hit dog will holler." Fans took that as Kandi saying Shereé exposed herself by reacting so fast and so loudly. Another wave of arguments started online. At this point, the question wasn't just about surgeries anymore. It became a debate about honesty, image, and loyalty. Some viewers think Kandi crossed a boundary by criticizing Shereé's appearance. They say women should uplift one another instead of dragging each other down, especially about looks. One fan wrote, "Kandi didn't need to say that. Even if it's true, it was unnecessary and mean." Others argue that Kandi was simply being honest. They say Shereé pushes a natural image while possibly using enhancements to maintain her look. One viewer said, "If you're selling fitness, don't hide the fact that some results came from procedures." Meanwhile, another group believes neither woman is fully wrong. They think Kandi shouldn't have said it publicly, but they also feel Shereé should be transparent with her audience, especially because she profits from that image. So now the question is, does a public figure owe fans honesty about cosmetic procedures when they build their brand around natural beauty? Some say yes, some say no, and some say the truth is somewhere in the middle. But one thing is certain, Kandi's words uncovered a conversation people have been waiting to have. Tell me your thoughts below, because this conversation is far from over. Thanks for watching, and make sure you like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next deep dive. See you soon!